Welcome to all my lovely and dear people. Warm greetings from Georgia. I'm Inga Hachilava, IIU Europe Head Country Director, IIU Georgia, IIU Board Member. Many thanks to all participants who follow IIU conferences and webinars. I am very glad that we are together again and we are waiting for new from young students. The new vision of young people is very, very interesting and inspiring. All of them are really good. They are our future. Special thanks to our founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit, for this opportunity. Million thanks, IIU best team. Big love all. Yes, today is very important day because today we have students from Albania, Romania, Azerbaijan, North Macedonia, and Georgia. Wow, Europe really is very active. After listening to the new vision of European teachers, it is time to listen to European young people and declare the IIU stage. This is a doubly important fact. As the leader of Europe, I try to give the country of Europe a voice. Now, I am looking forward to meeting our young people, and now I think it is time to declare our conferences open. I think we are all in a good mood. Good luck, everyone. Today's important day will be led by an excellent, wonderful educator and successful teacher, Miss Aida Eliazova, to the Deputy Director of Azerbaijan IIU. Wow, she's really great person and always ready to support us. She's always with IIU. And of course, million thanks, Ermina. You are most welcome, my dear. Thank you so much. Okay, go ahead. Best wishes, all of you.
Great. Thanks for introduction. I'm really happy to be with all of you to lead the sessions. They're so amazing, so beneficial, so important for us. So today is another important and happy day for me, for all of us. Why? Because today we will listen and hear our young voices, your voices. They will come together, all together, to solve our future problems because they're our future. They're our future generation and they are planning our future. Now is the stage. Million thanks to IIU, Mr. Piyush Pandit, for giving such opportunity to all the educators and young leaders to express themselves, to express their thoughts. So, million thanks to IIU, International Internship University, the first virtual global university, building a better and brighter future for all young learners, and is committed to providing quality, accessible, affordable, skill-based virtual education to all the young learners of the globe, with the aim to provide internship opportunities and research facilities. IIU is a metamorphosing the conventional education system by cutting down the additional costs and providing access to more than 1,000 and plus courses and internships for their e-learners across the globe. IIU has been accredited and affiliated with the World Education Organization, an international accreditation organization, and collaborated with the world's top universities and educational institutions through the platform of massive open online courses. Today, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries and 6 continents. And the person who is behind the success of IIU is none other than the founder of IIU, Mr. Piyush Pandit, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist from the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds, possessing excellent administrative, verbal communication, and written skills. A next-gen speaker and a passionate writer, the founder of Swarna Bharat Paraya and chairman of Piyush Group. Hats of his dedication and hard work. Thanks, millions of thanks for giving all of us such opportunity to express ourselves, to be in touch with one another. So, we're starting today's session. And as we talk that today the young will speak, they will say their future plans. And our guest speaker, I would like you to introduce our guest speaker from Romania, Mihail Alexandru Stănescu. He is a student of Computer Science Baccalaureate University, Politehnica Bucharest in Romania. He also multiplied international Middle East in social science and environment field. And one of the best hobbies is traveling and sustainability. Today is our topic. He is also a global speaker and a leader in his society. Welcome. We are very happy to have you in our today's session, and the stage is yours. Please, we are listening to you.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for this beautiful introduction. And I hope this session, it will be amazing. And in other words, let's start with a presentation about SDG. And one of them, which I like the most. All right. Can I start the presentation? Do you see my screen? Do you hear me good?
Yes, yes. Everything is excellent. Please.
Perfect. So let's start. First, why we should thinking about SDG? First of all, this come from United Nations, and it's about goals which should be making until 2030. And it's about energy, poverty, hunger, fish, environmental, and all of interesting ethics about human, about nature, so about our globe. So I think it's very important to know, to understand, and let's try to act to conserve all of them. So, sustainability development goals. So let's try to understand the first word, sustainability. What it can be exactly? It can be the quality of an anthropic activity without exhausting the available resources, environmental conservation, thus compromising the possibility of satisfying the needs of the next generation. Also, it can be the balance between economical growth and environmental protection and finding alternative resources. And we can understand better in this picture, it's about correlation between people, planet, profit. So economic, profit, and people, good way. Now, about all of them, I think the main idea is about energy, not only energy, electrical or thermal. It's about also the energy of our souls. But now I'm talking about the energy in general, but with predilection to the electrical, let's say. So clean energy it's about energy from sources that release air pollutants, while green energy, green energy is energy derived from natural sources. This is a subtle difference between these two types of energy, so clean energy and green energy. And it's very important to understand this type of difference. Okay, in this picture, we can see a beautiful world with renewable resources. Now, why is it important to know about this type of energy? Because it's about environmental benefits of part of our global energy future. So with fuel diversification, using different energy resources, it's possible to create power supplies, ensuring there is enough to meet our demands. Also, it's about not only about us, it's also about the future. It's very important to have a desirable future. I made some, let's say, engineering part because, as I said in the introduction, I'm studying engineering and try to make some difference between biogas plant energy, solar panel, and wind turbine. And what is with yellow is the good point, the best point. What is with blue is the worst point. And if you try to make accountant, we can see biogas plant can be very efficient, but also it's efficient solar panel and wind turbine, as we can see in this type of diagrams. Now, if we put in balance advantages and disadvantages, we can see a lot of advantages like efficiency, faster payback, help with the decarbonization process, services quality, environmental conservation. But also it's important to see the disadvantages because some optimist fact. Why not to try to transform disadvantages in advantages? Okay, so the main disadvantages can be longer time, approvals feasibility study, also higher cost in the first phase. Is something like the next thing. Always the first step is the hardest. Now about some suggestions and recommendations. Okay, we talk about pollutions. For this, let's try to make a clean environment. Also, pollution comes with dangers because environmental, social, economical, a lot of things. But let's try, as I said previously, try to transform disadvantages in advantages. So also we can have beneficial business. And not the least, about informing the population, we can succeed to have a better future. And why not, let's try to be more optimistic and let's try to make good points together. Also, we are talking about youth. We can make a lot of things as youth because we can take part in Erasmus project. There we can understand better the sustainability point. We can develop our public speaking skills about this type of topics and a lot of things. Also, we can make projects, workshops, where we can use upcycling, recycling, and try to conserve the planet. As we can see in this type of project, we made toys and tables, which after the project were donated to poor people. So this type of project can be a win-to-win contract because there we learn about how to make all of this, but also we help the community. And in the final, I want to end with the interesting quote of the Nobel Prize winner, Dan Shegma, which said, "Sustainability requires human ingenuity. People are the most important resource." Thank you for our audience, and I hope it was an interesting aspect in this conference. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mikhail, for the great presentation. I really enjoyed it, and it is really beneficial, and you touched the point, the important points. Great, thank you. And I'm sure that with yours ideas, our planet will be safe, and you will try to help and find some solutions for the to keep the environment clean. Great, thank you. Thank you very much.
Also, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
So-
so much. You are always great. Thank you so much. really very wonderful presentation. Your speech is really very excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you also, and good luck to the others now.
So,
Thanks.
coming to the others, now from Romania, we will move to Azerbaijan. Another leader of her society, another speaker, Tomris Iskandarov. She is studying at Academy of Public Administration under the President of Public of Azerbaijan. In 2018, she participated in VISCI Girls STEM Camp in Tbilisi in Georgia. She's graduated from school number 21 in Ganjam. She is Flex finalists 2020 and 21, but due to the pandemic, she couldn't go to the USA, but she joined to Alex program in July 2022. And I know that she has returned from Washington recently. Now she is volunteering in Ganja American Center. She organized speech and clubs, regional department, public of union and events volunteer service. So, Tomris, the stage is yours. Please share with your thoughts and future plans.
Hi, everyone. First of all, today I want to talk about water pollution, which is one of the goals till 2030. Let's start from the beginning. Water pollution is the contamination of water sources by substances which make the water unusable for drinking, cooking, cleaning, swimming, and other activities. Pollutants include chemicals, trash, bacteria, and parasites. All forms of pollution eventually make their way to water. For example, air pollution settles onto lakes and oceans. Land pollution can seep into an underground stream, then to a river, and finally to the ocean, and this kind of examples that we can have. Yeah, and what exactly is water pollution? As we mentioned, I talked about. And what are the main causes of water pollution? The sewage or wastewater. The waste from households, factories, or agricultural land gets discharged into rivers or lakes. This waste can either be in the form of liquid waste, garbage, or sewage. And the harmful chemicals causing out of this waste can damage aquatic life. Dumping. Most water bodies get converted into dumping grounds by nearby localities. And this causes a huge problem because the dump contains everything from plastic, aluminium to glass and other chemicals. And since all the waste takes different time to degrade in the water, they tend to harm the aquatic life until they degrade. Oil pollution, as we all know, it's one of the worst types of water pollution. I'm sorry. This is because the oil spills from the tankers and ships tend to create a thick layer above the water in seas or oceans, and the oil doesn't dissolve, and this sludge stays there forever, and it really harms aquatic life because of lack of oxygen. Acid rains. Even though acid rains may seem like a natural problem, but it is wise to note that acid rains are caused due to acidic particles in the contaminated air. These particles in the atmosphere get mixed with water vapor and result in acid rains. And industrial waste. Industrial waste is filled with lead, asbestos, petrochemicals, and even mercury. All of these chemicals are highly hazardous for both humans and aquatic life. But many industries tend to discharge the waste into major water bodies like rivers and lakes around living localities, thus contaminating the fresh water. And impacts of water pollution are really great and really bad. They impact these diseases that not just for aquatic life, even when the humans end up drinking polluted water, they make themselves vulnerable to various life-threatening illnesses like hepatitis, cholera, typhoid, and many other waterborne diseases. Ruination of ecosystem, actually it's the beginning parts of the pollution. Our ecosystem is extremely fragile. Even a simple change can lead the ecosystem to react and impact the environment. If the water system is unchecked in a particular locality, then the whole ecosystem of that particular area may be collapsed. And eutrophication, the chemicals are available in water body promote the growth of algae. These algae end up forming a thick layer over the ponds and lakes. The bacteria present in the water tend to feed on algae, causing the amount of oxygen in the water to decrease, thus impact of the aquatic life of the entire water body. And adverse impact on the food chain. If the aquatic life tends to accommodate as per the polluted water, it's highly possible that the marine species may have toxins and pollutants in their body. When humans tend to feed on fishes, shellfishes, and other aquatic species, they end up consuming the toxins and pollutants too. Actually, many reports have openly claimed that by 2025, 2/3 of the world will face water shortage. The only way to offer the coming generation the hope to live is by following the right water conservation practices. And further talking about how to prevent the water pollution, we can say that sanitation and sewage treatment. Actually, sewage can be treated by centralized sewage treatment plants, decentralized wastewater systems, nature-based solutions, or in on-site sewage facilities and septic tanks. For example, waste stabilization ponds are low-cost treatment option for sewage, particularly for regions with warm climates. Industrial wastewater treatment. Industrial wastewater treatment describes the process used for treating wastewater that's produced by industries as an undesirable byproduct. After treatment, the treated industrial wastewater may be reused or released to a central sewer or to a surface water in the environment. Management of erosion and sediment control. Sediment from construction sites can be managed by installation of erosion controls such as mulching and hydroseeding, and sediment controls such as basins and silt fences. Discharge of toxic chemicals such as motor fuels and concentrate washout can be prevented by use of spill prevention and control plans and special designed containers. And I think that the most important way of preventing is volunteering and being aware of this process. Because everything starts with small steps, and for volunteering, even though you don't have to be a part of any organization, everyone can be and must be a volunteer on this goal. Because yes, we are searching universe for a new planet for living, and yes, it seems like that we are able to find it, but nowhere is like home, and Earth is our only home on this universe. And I just want to say that just let's keep clean our home. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Tomris. Thank you for valuable thoughts, for sharing your thoughts. You really touched such an important point. Just one question, a simple question for you. You touched the way of volunteering. I know that you are a very active person, a student and patriotic person. I know it very well. So what about volunteering in Azerbaijan? Do the students act, are they active?
Actually, yes, there are a lot of, I can say, really many volunteering organizations that they simply participate in every, part of the problems. And I know that there are some special organizations that they clean the waterside areas, the beaches, and the forests from the garbage, and try to save the planet and to save our motherland, keep clean. That's why I'm happy for that we have these, but I know that it's not enough for the world, so we need it in everywhere in the world.
Yes, yes, totally agree with you. And comparing with 2 decades and today's years, they are more active in volunteering in any sphere. Thank you. Thank you very much for your presentation, for your valuable thoughts. I really appreciate it. And I see the comments, that all positive comments are writing that great presentation, and you touched such important points. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So we are continuing with our presentation and young voices. Now from Azerbaijan, we are moving to Albania. Emma Krimchi is 15 years old. She lives in Tirana, Albania. She has finished secondary school with excellent grades. Bravo, Emma, bravo. She has also participated in non-scholarship projects. Her hobbies are reading, math, and art. Great. Whenever I see the student, the young person, whose hobby is reading, I really admire him. Thank you. And now the stage is yours. Please, Emma.
I like participating in non-scholar projects because they speak about new things that I can learn. For example, the society goals, the SDG, which I really like because we all can help developing society. And one of the goals that I like the most is gender equality. Gender equality is still an issue in all countries, and some people don't understand the fact that women can do as much as men can do, because we all have equal opportunities, rights, and we can all give development to society despite our gender. Women should be treated as equally as men do, and we can provide respect women. We can do more things, such as joining some organizations that help women around the world and prevent domestic violence. But the most important thing is to educate ourselves and our children to respect everyone regardless of their gender. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Great. Really, gender equality is very important for our society, today's world. And you really right that the women can do anything at the same level and maybe better than men. So, but unfortunately, there are some countries where gender equality is unequal, but hope for future that this problem will be solved. And the future generations, they will not face to such problems like today's women in some countries. And all world organizations and all generations, they are working on it. And I'm sure that it is like just in mind. It needs time to change people's minds that the women have the same rights as the men. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm sure in future, you will help to solve such kind of problems. Great, great presentation. And now, from Albania, we're moving to Georgia. Anna Lomtadze. She's 15 years old. She lives in Georgia and she's in 11th grade. She's also involved in various activities that involve the active life of the teenagers in her town, for which she does mock events in many fun activities. She's also a member of the Young City Hall, where she participated in many activities. So I see here, please start.
Hello, my
Hi
name
guys,
is
inclusive.
Okay.
sorry. Hi, my name is Anna. I am in Georgia, and today I am here and I presented you some presentation. I am so exciting because I am here. I am so happy and thanks for this.
Your microphone, please, Anna.
Yeah, you don't listen to my voice?
Now we can hear, please.
I say that my name is Anna. I live Georgia, and I am so happy because I am here right now. I'm so exciting, and thanks for this chance. I'm presentation today. So good presentation. This name is sorry. One minute. Okay.
Anna, please share your presentation.
Yeah, but okay, right now.
Mhm.
You see my screen right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Got it. Let's start. Okay, go ahead.
This is my presentation. Hi, I am Anna Lomkaze. And today I talk the sustainable development goals. What I talk about in the presentation. What are the sustainable development, when and by whom was it created, sustainable development goals. I will talk about one goal in detail and we will have a question and answers. Okay. Sustainable development is a set of goals what will make the world a better place. If a successful meet all the goals what are part of sustainable development. Sustainable development goals are set of 70 goals and 1098 takers agreed by all UN member states with the aim to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. They address global changes we face, including those related to poverty, inequality, the goal in and in the order to leave no one behind. It is important that we achieve goal and targeted by 2018. In order to achieve all the sustainable development goals, children must be put at the center of the agenda. Sustainable development goal we are created in 2015 years. We are created by UN member states. Yeah, now I talk quality education. And no, what do you think this education are sorry, okay. And now I will talk about the fourth goal, which is quality education. In our opinion, how important is education is today reality? How you think? Maybe someone?
They will write in chat, but from the speakers, Anna is asking you a question. She asks, how is education important? Can you answer?
Yeah.
Let's make it interactive. Anyone of the speakers, please. Mikhail, maybe you answer her question.
Sure.
Maybe Emma wants
okay.
answer this question.
Okay.
Please.
Anna, Mikhail is answering your question.
Okay, if she want to start, I have no problem, please.
Okay. Education is at the heart of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. It is identified at standalone goal, Sustainable Development Goal 4. Achieving life goals, learning opportunities for all from early childhood and about education. Actually, accountly includes and gender equality, sharing effectively learning and the actualist for relevant knowledge and skill and competencies, sharing the relevance of learning in terms of vocational and technical skill for distance support, as well as for global citizenship in a popular and interconnection world. Now I am talking. As first three underlying principles. Education is a human right. Maybe everyone agree this. Right. So, this right contrast must ensures equal access to inclusive and quality education and training, which must be free and compulsory. Education aim at the full development of human personality and will promote mutual understanding of friendship and peace. Second, education is a public good in which civil society, teachers, and education, the private sector, families, and children play an important role. Third, gender equality is related to the right to education for all, which answers that boy and girl, woman and men receive equal education. This is countries and past school education has populations. Canada was first country, 31%. Next is Israeli, 46%. Next is Japan, 14.5%. There are 10 countries, but last was last countries is Iran, 37%. Next, the fourth goal is one of the most important goals because development of the population and the progress of world are made through education, because an education person thing Seleni, which is very important. Education education is especially important for young people, because we have a duty to improve everything in the world. We must be able to do what our ancestors could not do, and all of this can't be done without education. Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. Do you know who is Nelson Mandela? Yeah, the first president of the Republic of South America. There are countries where young people cannot get quality education, which is very bad. Africa could not rear children to even have to condition for a healthy life are such poor countries. This affects their development. So development countries should take some necessary and help young people to get education so that their rights are not violated. Solution. You have some opinions of what is the way solution this problem somehow? And we try to solve a problem, first we have to have a clear idea of what the problem is. The new genders can solve this problem. We should at last try to raise to education in our city. We didn't need a mayor or definitely mayor for this. We can still raise the level of education with different activities and challenges. For example, competition between schools, intelligent games in the city, training of different topics, and so on. Do you organize such activities in your city? Some do this. I am doing these activities. I created some activities for my country, for my city, because I want education. I think education very important in younger people, and I created some different activities and intelligent games. So everyone need education. We need education for our future. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you for your valuable thoughts and for your interactive presentation. It was really fun by asking questions, and while reading the chart, I see that on your questions they are answering. So the audience is always with us, and I thank all the audience. I thank all the participants who are always with us. Thanks for you, for your support, and our new generation, they really need your support to, to maintain their ideas, their goals for future. Great, thank you. Thank you for your great ideas. I really liked your solutions. You're creating some games, interactive games, and I see that you're a very creative girl. Thank you. And seeing such young people, I'm sure that our planet, our future is safe. Thank you very much.
Thank you for this chance.
So, we have listened to Anna from Georgia, and she gave us a very great and interactive presentation. I hope that you enjoy it. Now, from Georgia, we are moving to North Macedonia. Scope to another creative guy, Daniel Trencheski. He is 14 years old and he's in the 9th grade at the secondary school Vlada Tasevsky. Over the past years, he has participated in numerous number of projects and extracurricular activities that have deeply impacted his core set of values and shaped his personality, making the person that he is today. These projects have not only taught him so much, but the experiences that he gained and the new friendship, what is the main, that made it truly remarkable. One of the values he really cares about in life are courage and confidence. For him, giving a speech in front of a large group of people is like to walk in a park. Great. I really appreciate your confidence. He can also approach anyone without fear. He can accomplish anything he sets in his mind. His life is like an open book. He doesn't have anything to hide. He enjoys sharing of all his experiences, emotions, dreams, and goals with others. He always tries to do his best when he is working on something, even it doesn't go as he planned. He believes that maintaining a positive attitude is important to any situation, no matter what happens. Great. I really appreciated your character, your personality. Integrity is important to him because it means living in agreement with his own personal values. He values honesty and integrity because he believes that it's important for people to take responsibility for their actions and beliefs. Empathy is another value he treasures in life. He says that by imagining himself in someone else's shoes, he can better understand them and empathize with their feeling. He holds his value very close to his heart as he thinks it's so important for people to be in touch with their feelings, but also everyone around them to know how positively acknowledge them. Great. While reading your bio, I really liked your personality. So, hearts and thanks for being such great person. So, the stage is yours, Daniel, please.
Hi, everybody. Just a minute, just a second, to share my presentation. I'll try to be as short as I can. Can you see my screen?
Yes, great.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll skip over my intro because a lot of the speakers already talked a lot about the sustainable development goals. So I'll skip to the goal I'm going to talk about. The goal I wanted to talk about today is industry innovation and infrastructure. It's a goal that a lot of people don't talk about as much as the other goals, and it's a really important goal, even though it's often taken for granted. And today I wanted to talk about its significance and importance, not only on an economic and social level, but also on an environmental level. What does first off, what does this goal promote? Investment in infrastructure innovation are crucial drivers of economic growth and development. And with over half of the world population now living in cities, and mass transport and renewable energy are becoming ever more important, as are the growth of new industries in information and communication technologies. So technological progress is also a key to finding lasting solutions to both economic and environmental challenges, such as providing new jobs and promoting energy efficiency. Promoting sustainable industries and investing in scientific research and innovation are all important ways to facilitate sustainable development. More than 4 billion people still do not have access to internet, and 90% are from developing world. From the developing world. Bridging this digital divide is crucial to ensure equal access to information and knowledge, as well as foster innovation and entrepreneurship. So here are some quick facts about the goal. I'm not sure if we'll have time to read them. The goal targets are to provide small businesses with support to help their development, ensure companies are promoting sustainable development and not damaging the environment, provide research to address a country's specific needs and improve technology, ensure all have access to the internet and new technologies, especially those living in least developed countries. Yes. Here are the goal targets a little bit more explained. I'm going to skip over it because I told you the brief description, and here are the key targets for SDG 9 again. So here are the challenges and we face with this goal and the solutions we can create. So many countries lack basic and resilient infrastructure. The solution for this is that we can invest in infrastructure, fostering sustainable growth and development. Another challenge we face is poor infrastructure, which is a major barrier for thriving businesses. A solution for this is we can innovate to make green infrastructure, increase energy efficiency, and reduce their adverse environmental impact. Another challenge we face is infrastructure and extrusion that can often cause environmental degradation. And a solution for this is that we can build resilient infrastructure, protecting livelihoods against environmental and natural disasters. So what can the youth do for reaching this goal? I'm going to talk, kind of summarize this part. So there are a lot of things the youth can do. Mainly go to technological colleges and innovate the grounds where with their modern ideas about where they can where because young people have many more modern ideas and that sort of modern thinking can really help this goal, but really having the education for it and promoting this goal is a good way. But raising your voices, etc. That kind of things. And ending my presentation, like to talk about are we doing the best we can. Here's a graph showing the average investment into innovation and infrastructure of EU countries. I'm not going to bore you with the statistics. Are we doing the best is the question. So 69% is covered by 3G mobile network. So how can we expand for a non how can you expand for sorry so how can we expand how can we expand this because most of this percentage is found on freenet on networks that no, on network grounds that aren't that 90% of people can afford 3G mobile network and is available for the people. Sorry, I got a little bit confused. Minus 30% of CO2 per kilometer. So how can we how can you invest to down. Sorry. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for your great presentation. It's really awesome. And I really like your confidence, your presentation skills, and is a topic which you touched. Maybe from the speakers, Mikhail, do you have questions for Daniel while the Ariza is joining?
Okay, about question I don't have, but I want to congratulate because they were very interesting, and okay, it was something a little bit technical, which I liked the most. I think this was very interesting, most interesting part of your presentation. For this, congratulations, and if it is okay, an advice. You were very good, so no so much emotions, okay?
Thank you very much.
And yeah, congratulations, and also keep going with your hobbies. It's very interesting.
Okay, so Ariza from Azerbaijan, she has some internet problems, internet connection problems. She will join in a few minutes. While she will join, just a question. So we all are talking about the saving the planet and future plans. Are we just talking, or you are doing anything? Daniel, maybe you will answer the question first.
So I think that talking is important part in spreading awareness to people. But really doing is is a part that all of us have to take to ensure that these goals are going to be reached. And for all these goals, I think that some part we can all do, like not just really all of them, like promoting nurturing the environment, promoting the youth to talk and sharing their voices. I think there are a lot of things that people can do to and not just talk, but or it's really from the everyday thing we can do, the everyday things we can do, and not just thinking like for and it's really the small things that matter, not like the big things, and like the local, not well, sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your thoughts. What about Emma? What are you doing in your country for saving the planet?
I am trying to not pollute the environment, and I am also learning in order to be a better person. I
Great.
ride a bicycle, and I never throw garbage in the ground, but I always use the bins, and yes, that's it.
Great. Great. We have listened to Anna. Maybe will you add anything?
Yeah, I am learning about everything. I am was interesting that I can everything what I do. maybe okay. But I always doing some activities for my countries, from young people. clear, maybe clear our future, because everyone is pushed down some trash, and this is so bad. I am trying everything what I can do, and maybe that's all. I am learning how to save our countries and our planet.
Great. It's really great to hear young voices. And I will introduce another young voice from Azerbaijan. I think she has joined here, Ariza Mamadova. So Ariza graduated from Samok District Institute Settlement for Secondary School. Now she is in the third year student of the Baku State University of Chemistry faculty. She is also a vice chairman of the Students' Union Community of the Faculty of Chemistry. She is also a volunteer at Bnevra.com. She is translating articles. In addition, she likes to study psychology, astrology, and esotericism. Also, she does meditations. She likes yoga. She likes to communicate with people, motivate, exchange knowledge, expand her horizons and social circle. So, Ariza, I know that you have internet connection problems. You had your presentation, but unfortunately you cannot share the screen, but you just talk about your future plans and your thoughts about how to save our planet.
Hi everyone, thank you for introduction. So with your permission, I want to start. And we all know that we face big challenges in today's world. Poverty, hunger, inequality, and climate change are just some of the issues we need to address urgently. Big challenges need bold action to overcome them, and that is where the global goals come in. And they are a plan agreed by all world leaders to build greener, fairer, better world by 2030. So, and we all have a role in achieving them. Get to know each of the goals and the targets attached to them here. So today I want to talk to you about 17 goal. It's a partnerships for the goals. So I can say about this that strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. So the global goals only be met if we work together, as you know. For this, for partnerships, what we should do. Things to do. Find a goal, one charity you want to support. Any donation, big or small, can make a difference. So donate what you don't use. Local charities will give your gently used clothes, books, and furniture in your life. So support campaigns collecting items for victims of emergency. Donate your clothes, food supplies, etc., to support those in need. And fourth thing we should do, poverty still persists in every country. And over 8% of the world population lives in extreme poverty. Unfortunately, lend your voice to the fight against extreme poverty. And and partnerships, the 17 goal have a target. We have 90 targets, but today I will talk to you about 4 targets. If you wanna, you can read about these targets in internet. So first target of partnership is mobilize resources to improve domestic revenue collection. For this, strengthen domestic resource mobilization, including through international support to developing countries, to improve domestic capacity for tax and other revenue collection. Second target is implement all development assistance commitments. So for this, we can developed countries to implement fully their official development assistance commitments, including the commitment by many developed countries to achieve the target of 0.7% of gross national income for official development assistance, ODA, for example, or GNI. To developing countries and 0.15 to 0.20% of ODA, GNI to least developed countries. Third target is mobilize financial resources for developing countries. And for this, we can mobilize additional financial resources for developing countries from multiple sources. Fourth target is assist developing countries in attaining debt sustainability. Assist developing countries in attaining long-term debt sustainability through coordinated policies aimed at fostering debt financing, debt relief, and debt restructuring as appropriate and address the external debt of highly indebted poor countries to reduce debt diseases. And at least I want to say that let's partnership together to improve our world, to do our world better. So thanks for attention.
Bravo. Bravo, Risa, for your great speech. Bravo for your wonderful thoughts, for your attitude, and for your points which you maintain. Poverty is the main problem in today's world. And I'm sure all of you will unite in future and you will solve these problems. You will help the planet, you will help the needy people. And in future, I hope on the earth there will not be any needy people. All people there will be supported with all the convenience and all the equipment what they are needed. So today, the young voices, they express their thoughts, their future plans, their future solutions, and I'm sure it will work, because today's mind of young generation is different. It is how to say positive, and they are more friendly. And I'm sure with all of you, we will do, the planet will be saved, and you will do the best to keep it clean and to help the humanity. Bravo, bravo everyone, and thanks everyone for your valuable thoughts, for your young voices. And I'm sure you will do it.
Wow, thank you so much. Europa, well done. Oh my God, I am very, very happy, really. Oh, today is really, I think, very important conference. When this project was approved, I was happy because I know that amazing conferences we are waiting for young people. Yes, I cite an interesting and important day awaits us, and this it is true. It was a very excellent, important, and informative session. Thanks to all students for providing excellent information. Yes, really new vision. Today, we heard the voice of European young people. It was an amazing. Well done. We will meet soon with new students together. A big thank you to all the speakers again. Thank you so much. Many thanks to all the teachers who prepared the students. Dear Violeta, dear Irena Biba, dear Ermina, dear Aida, and also my students. Thank you so much, perfect moderator. all speakers again. Dear Ermina, always with us. Thank you so much. All participate. Thank you. IIU is a change. IIU brings a change. IIU is a revolution. Congratulations.